Hi guys, welcome to ChrisDixonGuitar.com Summer School week number 3. So this week we're going to concentrate on chords, and if you're a beginner, you want to get down some really easy open chords. I say they're really easy, but you might struggle a little bit to play them at first. That's okay. That's pretty natural. Everyone has a hard time playing chords to begin with. Okay, so for the beginning chords, we're going to learn an A major chord, and you're going to put your first finger on fret number 2 on the 4th string. Then you're going to put your second finger on fret number 2 on the 3rd string, and you're going to put your third finger on fret number 2 on the 2nd string. So when you play all those together, you get this sort of shape here, and you should be playing from the open A all the way through. The low E doesn't get played in this particular chord, so that's your A chord. Your second chord that you need to know is a D chord, a D major. And for the D chord, you're going to put your first finger on fret number 2 on string 3. Your second finger is going to go on the very bottom string, string E, number 1 string on fret number 2, and finally your third finger is going to go on the 2nd string on fret number 3. Be careful when you put that note on there, that's the D note, that you want to make sure that that finger isn't choking the E string. So you don't want it to touch this fret at all, you want it to be clear of that so that you get a really nice tone. Then you're going to play the open D string, that's string 4, and the rest of these 3 strings. You don't play the E or the A on this chord. So that's D major. And finally, the last chord that you need to know is the E major chord. This is a great chord, nice and bassy, very popular if you're playing guitar. And what you're going to do is put your first finger on fret number 1 on string number 3. Then your second finger is going to go on fret number 2 on string number 5, which is that one there. Get my finger out of the way, and then finally your third finger is going to go right underneath that, just there. So get that first finger back on. There we go. There's my E major chord. And I'm strumming all of the strings. We're doing chords, and if you're an intermediate player, you want to get down some bar chords. The same ones as the beginner chords really, but this time in a bar format. So in fact we're going to expand them a little bit and make them dominant 7th chords. So here's your A7 chord, and then we're going to do a D7 chord, which would be like this, and finally an E7 chord, which is the same chord, just moved up 2 frets. Okay. So I'll go over those slowly. For the A chord, you want to bar the 5th fret so that you've got all of those notes available to you. And then your second finger is going to go on fret number, let's see, where are we? 6. Fret number 6 on string 3. And then your third finger is going to play fret number 7 on string 5. So that's an A7 chord. For your D chord, you're going to bar the same fret, but this time we're not going to play the E string. So what you want to do is just let your finger touch that tip of your first finger so that it's killing that string, muting it so it doesn't ring out. And you're going to place your third finger on fret number 7 on string 4, and you're going to place your pinky on fret 7 on string number 2. So that should sound like this. And for your E7, you basically do exactly the same thing, but you move it up so your first finger is on fret number 7. So practice that and get it down for next week. And finally, for your advanced players, you want to do some 13 chords and some 9th chords. So here is a 13th chord. I'll just show you that one. It's 5th fret, A note, and then you're going to play the second finger is going to play 5th fret on a D string, and then you're going to play, let's see if you can see that, and then you play that's the wrong string, that's the right string there. So that is fret number 6 on the G string, string 3, and then finally pinky on the B string, fret number 7, and you get this. Very nice chord. Looks kind of tricky, but actually once you've practiced it, it's not that hard at all. So let's look at a D9 chord. So second finger on the 5th fret on the A string, and your first finger is going to play the 4th fret on the D string, and finally you're going to use your third finger just to bar the last 3 strings on fret number 5, and play from the A string, so you're playing strings 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And play an E, you just move that up. Same shape, just an E chord.